Let's start in with these bounties, with Halion the Rat and his pet. There are two ways to approach this bounty. The first one is to go to the old Arcavia waypoint, and then make your way north into Cronley's camp, and you sort of bend right around, and you'll get to the hefty mines. Or you can go to Cronley's hideout, go out the entrance, and then work your way around the couple forts and the lieutenants and stuff into the hefty mines. They're north of they're sort of on the northern end of Four Hills ish. I would actually recommend going to Old Arcavia if you're just going for this bounty, but if you're doing a reputation run, I'd recommend going to Cronley's hideout and going out the entrance, because you'll fight a lot of lieutenants. I believe that stick of dynamite is always right there, and as you go through, he appears, I think, in two spots. One is right where that stick of dynamite is, and the other is sort of around this corner down here. Like, there's this delta of bridges, and I think if you just come, I think he might spawn maybe one other place in here, but I mean, it's not like he's hard to find in this place. The mine is a pretty small map, and it's not very mazy, so you'll pretty much just get right to him. And he'll, like, his rat will run up from screen bottom in a second. So the only thing to be careful about is if you end up killing the lieutenants in Four Hills, the lieutenant bounty, kill 3 Cronley lieutenant bounty, may require you to reset. Up next is Slathra, who is a sloth in Foggy Bank. And Slathra, she has 3 spawn points, I think, but I usually find her up here. It's sort of in the top of the map. She's right there, and she's dead. She's pretty much just a sloth hero. I don't think there's anything remarkable about her. But I usually go to the top of the map and look for her in this little area. But if you go through like the camps in the area, I'm sure you'll run across her. Up next is Caspis, the Bloodrinker, and I'm doing this to both cover Caspis and cover Salizar, because they can both be bounties. So you're going to want to make your way to the Cursed Sanctuary, or Cultist Sanctuary, Hidden Sanctuary, the Cultist Lair, whatever you want to call it, and go to Salazar's room, and Caspis will sometimes be in the room with Salizar. I think the last 2 times I did this, he was in the room with him, so I actually find it kind of weird to not be fighting him in here. But it's not like he's hard to find in this place, given that it's pretty much a single route through the location. So even if he were to spawn early, you'd just run across him. But in this case, he spawned after Salizar. So we're gonna run in, like, he's in this room down here. So we're just gonna clear everything out and then take him down. I don't think there's anything really notable about him as a hero. I probably should have been doing this with my playthrough guide just to have things not die instantly, but I really want to do a lot of the bounties and stuff with my Aether Ray guy. So that's a Caspis Bloodrinker, and he's gone. And then you can come in here and do your looting. This is a great place to get just pocket change, because you'll get so many yellows off the humans that die in here that you can just flip them around for some quick iron if you ever need it. Because you get like 3 giant chests back here too. And that's Caspis and Salizar. Here we have Boris. Or no, we have Gethran and Zambrandt. I have their names written down and I just skipped over this. So Gethran and Zambrandt are a pain, mostly because of Gethran. He can spawn randomly in the Warden's labs at the very end of Act 1. But Zambrandt is always in front of the Warden's door. So unless you're planning to do a full-on run through this place, or if you're just curious about doing the bounty, I would probably suggest skipping it. If you're going for Devil's Crossing reputation, I would definitely suggest skipping it, because there's no Cronley guys in here. But you'll get reputation by killing the undead for the rovers, and the ethereals for if you chose them, Order of Death's Vigil. But you also get some Aether Crystals, which are helpful. But again, I would only recommend doing this to just do it the one time and get it over with. Or if you really want to do Warden Cellar runs. So there's Zambrandt at the top, and he's dead. And he's, like I said, he's always in front of the warden's door. And I would actually suggest, if you're doing this bounty, after killing Zambrandt, to just run in here and take out the warden. And I mean, this totally isn't a masturbatory look at the Aether Ray for me. But yeah, you might as well just like max out your loot drops by taking out another boss. And for me, Gethran, all the way back in the living quarters, sort of up those stairs that are right after the poison damage room. I came up here and I was exploring around looking for him, and he was right here. So I basically ran by him in my haste to get to the end of the stage to get Zambrandt. Because I think the last time I did this, Gethran was right near Zambrandt. Like, not in the same room, but kind of closer to the end. That would have saved me time if it happened this time. But yeah, Gethran, you're annoying. Now we get to Boris. And Boris is a very quick and easy one. Go to Old Arcavia Waypoint, and then run north. You'll go through one of Cronley's barricades, and then all you really need to do is take out the guys on your way, if you really want to. And he's right in this fighting pit, and he's always in this fighting pit. And I didn't even pop a defensive cooldown to take him down. He's a pushover. Next up is Nalloth, and Nalloth is in the Warden's Cellar. He is in the first area in the Warden's Cellar, as opposed to Zambrandt and Gethran that are in the last area of the the end of Act 1. This guy's in the first area, and I am almost 100% certain that he is near the waypoint. So he's near your rift. So just come in these like first rooms, and you'll probably find him quickly. He's right in there, and he's gone. And I actually kill another hero in here, and it's like a frost zombie guy, and I don't remember his name. But yeah, Nalloth is a very quick and easy bounty to get. So here we have the Bruiser Romanov, and the Bruiser Romanov is a great one for building up reputation with Devil's Crossing. I did it a lot to get to Devil's Crossing's revered status, because you'll end up going through all of the Cronley hideout, fighting through lieutenants, just killing a lot of Cronley's guys, and you'll eventually get to him. And there are actually two bounties for him. One will have him spawn after Cronley's room, and one will have him spawn in the room with Cronley. And in this case, I got the one where he's in the room with Cronley. So you are kind of required to clear out this area as you go, and it is great for building up Devil's Crossing reputation. So my strategy for going in here, after I pick up this blueprint I don't need, is given my build, I generally take out these two Aether crystals from afar. Then while I wait for my health to regen, I will sometimes throw back an Arcanum Oil, which increases elemental damage, just to hurry these two along. And so that's a Bruiser Romanov, and he's done. You can take him out before Cronley even gets to you, because Cronley always stops to cast that shield. And then you can take out this first Aether cluster very easily. And now we run over here, and Cronley's shield is down, and he is done. I actually didn't think I had the beam on him there, so that was maybe about 1 second more of shooting than it should have been. Curse my poor accuracy. And next up we have, we're going to be doing Nicolas Balthazar, and I'm going to show you where Bolla the Raven is. And these two I'm actually going to walk to the location, because if you ever need dynamite, or even scrap, you can actually get a piece of scrap and a piece of dynamite very quickly here. Now, if you saved Isaiah Redden, you actually can buy dynamite in Homestead, but or no, I'm sorry. We're not on Nicolas Balthazar, we're on Rostov the Aetherflame. Jeez. Anyways, Rostov the Aetherflame. He will sometimes not spawn. I'll get to Nicolas Balthazar's comment in a second. Rostov the Aetherflame, he will not spawn. I'm showing you this route because this is how you can get lieutenant kills. And this guy always spawns here, the Wall that's coming up. I don't know his full name. His nickname's the Wall, though. And he actually takes a second, and I think it's because he has some sort of defensive barrier up, which is predictable given that his name is the Wall. But there will sometimes be another hero next to him, and you can get 2 of your 3 lieutenants for that bounty just killed right there. So it's 1 to 2 lieutenants, I should say, of your 3 bounties. 3 bounties. 3 lieutenants for the bounty. Man, I'm just a font of messing up what I need to say in this. So you make your way around this corner and then into this fort. There are always going to be 2 guys in here. At least every time I've done this, there are always 2 heroes in here. So this will easily get you your 3 Cronley lieutenants, and then you could go back to town. And then just kill all the guys around here because they are worth, you know, a small bit of reputation each. So loot the 2 spheres as needed. And then one little guy just coming up to bug me. Anyways, Rostov the Aetherflame will spawn up here. I don't know if he has a secondary spawn point, and I just don't know it. But he was the most annoying one for me because I always had to reset if he didn't spawn in this place. And now I'm gonna show him. Now I'm gonna show him who the real Aetherflame is. Yeah, eat it, Rostov. Okay, now we're doing Nicolas Balthazar, and I'm gonna show you where Bolla the Raven is. So we go to the Arcavian Foothills Rift, and we run up here, and you do always get at least a stick of dynamite and a scrap out of this. But if you just do the bounties for Act 1, you'll get a ton of scrap and dynamite. Because you'll be killing Cronley's men, which means not only are they human and have like actual gear drops, like a lot of gear drops, you'll end up with a lot of scrap and dynamite drops as well. Not so many Aether Crystal drops. So Aether Crystals, I'm actually running out of them on this guy because I don't have any reason to go to Hallowed Hill anymore. So it's like I may have to just devote like a half hour to doing Aether Crystal runs or something. But yeah, Nicolas Balthazar, you'll go in the mines right there, and then you just run down here. There are going to be a couple guys on this platform here. And then he's always right here. And he's a pretty easy guy to take down. So, yep, he's done. And then there are a bunch of guys right here. And there's always a chest, sometimes 2, and sometimes a good chest. Right here, there's always that stick of dynamite. And then I think he always drops a piece of scrap. So, there's his scrap and then his spoils. And in Bolla the Raven, as far as I know, always spawns down here. In this little area right here. And she is also a fairly easy bounty to bring down. I think she's like an occultist and has ravens, predictably enough. But yeah, she's always in this area. And lastly, I have Ballior, who's in Burwich Outskirts, and I'm going to show how to get to him because I also need a little talking time because there's one more bounty I couldn't get it to spawn. It is, you got to kill one of Cronley's guys in that fort that's to the west of Devil's Crossing. So you go out the western entrance of Devil's Crossing to that fort, and there's going to be a hero there, and kill him to get the bounty done. But for this guy, you just run north from the waypoint here till you get to the infested cellar, and he'll be in the infested cellar. Now, the other bounties you get are deliver 5 scrap, deliver 3 Aether Crystals. I'm trying to do this from my head. Kill 3 Reanimators, kill 10 of Cronley's Ascended, and deliver a Calamity Relic. Yeah, that's Ballior, and he's done. And I think that's all of the bounties for Act 1. And I actually like the deliver the Calamity one when I'm trying to build up reputation, because I will go through Cronley's hideout and just kill all the guys and kill all the heroes. But that deliver a Calamity one gives you 500 reputation, I think, which is really good for just hammering that out when you're really, really trying to build reputation with Devil's Crossing. So, that's all the bounties. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time, possibly for Act 2 bounties. or something else. We'll see. So thanks again, and I'll see you then.